But before, we're not sure. This is a picture of us at the Windows on the World.
Windows
What is
of the
it
World,
called?
top of the
B of A building.
B of A building, not top of the mark. B of A building.
And Windows on the World, I think, was World Trade Center.
Oh yeah, you're right. And I think
All very
the
tame.
whole plan had been that Mom and Dad were going to come and visit me then. But as it turned
There was a
out,
big
work was
switch.
busy and it was a big switch, and you decided to send Mark and Dana in your stead.
And then we have a picture of us getting ready to go with our
That's the day of departure.
day of departure.
Oh,
Their
this
backpacks.
is when you left.
Yeah, we were
Here,
going
Yes, with their backpacks packed.
SFO to Cairo, Egypt. Mm-hmm. And then a picture.
Where'd you stop along the way?
Oh,
I don't think there was a stopover. I don't remember a stopover.
I don't remember a stopover.
There's
And
definitely
there's
no
Todd
direct flight.
wishing you well,
We must have.
and some goober waiting for us
Look
to
at
hurry up and
Mom.
check our
Look how
bag.
cute she is. But Todd is here.
Todd went to the airport with you, Dana's boyfriend
And she
from
cried, I think, when she
Cried.
left. And I think I was
cried.
a little sad about leaving Jill Blakeney, but not as sad. And then we arrived in the American
that's the
University,
University
in
of
Cairo. Ba-ba-da-ba. Can you read
Ba-ba-da-ba.
the
No, I can't.
Egyptian
I know
writing.
it's Gamma Amrikea, but I don't know. I can't read it. in
Uh,
Arabic.
Oh, that's Tasha.
There's my roommate, Ateche Ferouz. I was so lucky to be paired with her just out of the blue as my roommate. And she had such an interesting backstory because she had come from Iran. And because our year in graduating from high school was 1978, and 1979 was the Iranian Revolution. She ended up being stuck outside of Iran, and her father was under house arrest, and I think he went years before she could see him.
Oh,
That's our other roommate, Judy, and that's our apartment that we got
I
later in
remember.
the year where you guys came and stayed.
That's where we stayed, and they had cockroaches this big.
giant
It was on Tahrir Square, which
that
later
Glenn?
became very famous. Yeah, that's Glenn Robinson and Groff, I forget this guy's name, and Toby. They were my fellow classmates from UC schools.
Did you know Glenn was going ahead of time, or did you just go, Glenn, I can't believe you're here?
Well, I mean, I think we found out before we got to the airport.
They hadn't like planned it or
Right.
anything.
And
That's right.
What school was he at?
Berkeley.
Oh, Berkeley. Okay.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, here you guys.
Wow.
And what do
Doing
I
an
do?
archaeological
Sitting back
dig?
here?
But we don't know any of those people.
Who the heck is she? She's very cute.
She was the one who was an archaeology major.
Oh, well, looks like she's at a dig.
I didn't even know such a thing was possible. Isn't that
Isn't
cool?
this some sort of a tool of some sort?
Maybe.
There we are, painting over the Egyptian
Graffiti spray painting, the Valley of the Kings, and the
Tagging
Valley of the Queens.
LMYA rules.
Yeah.
Go
Go
Dons.
Dolphins.
We stayed in Cairo for a while, remember? And then we went, did we take a train to Upper Egypt to
Oh, do
go
you
to
think
the
this is
Valley
when-
The
of
Valley of the
Kings
Kings.
and Valley of the Queens?
And is this the
tomb.
Maybe that's there. Oh yeah. Oh, that is the Valley of the Queens, right?
That's right.
That's straight out of one of those Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. Now we're back in Cairo, and that was
that's
Gigi.
Gigi.
She was our exchange student, some with either us or some other family at Akalanias, and she's Egyptian. So we went and visited her and saw her, and she went camel riding in front of the pyramids with Mark.
I was smitten.
Really?
Thought she was adorable.
Really? I didn't know that.
Well, look at her squeezing my waist like that. I mean, we were practically married there.
Yeah, that's true.
And here we are in front of the Sphinx. Wow, that's really
Classic photo.
a fabulous photo.
And we wore
I
skirts.
love the skirts and fun.
We always
tops
wore
you guys
skirts
had
because
on.
it was cool and we couldn't wear shorts.
Oh, but this is a picture. I recognize the shirt I'm wearing. Our bags didn't show up, remember? We got to
Oh,
Cairo
right.
for this 3-month long trip, and our bags were left in Athens or something.
No
Yep.
kidding.
Yeah. So,
So
no, our
whose shirt are you
backpacks-
wearing?
You lent it, one of your roommates.
No
It
kidding.
was this
That was
really
lucky.
cool little stripy shirt. I remember like.
Yeah, it was like gauze.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Good memory.
Yeah.
Dana,
but-
maybe you're wearing something of mine. But it was appropriate and important to dress modestly for women.
Right.
Got it all in that photo.
Oh my gosh, I don't remember that picture.
I feel like
Oh,
that's in the
Sultan
suit.
Tammy.
In the market, and so he dressed me up in a headdress and a robe, galabea, I think we called it.
Look
But
at
Mark,
Mark's
see,
shorts.
Mark's
showing
able
a
to
lot
wear
of leg.
shorts.
That's not
Women
right.
had to be modest, but men,
Apparently not.
not so much.
You had a, you.
That is
Could that be the
the
crossing?
Red Sea. Yeah, when
When we did that
remember.
taxi drive.
And we
from-
and we stayed in there in those little huts. See those?
Mhm.
See the beds, and there was a lot of mosquitoes.
I remember we went in the water at one point. Was it the Red Sea?
It was the Red Sea,
and it was
and
just hot.
it was hot, but you could float because it was so salty.
That's
But
the
it must have
Dead
been the
Sea.
three of us, right? We were
Oh,
heading
the Dead
to
Sea.
Israel at this point. I
Right.
think.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tammy.
That looks like the
getting
train.
Refreshment on the train somewhere. Could that be Jerusalem?
Yeah, it looks
Yeah.
like Dome of the Rock.
Dome of the Rock.
But this is probably back to Luxor or
Yeah, maybe
Could be.
Aswan.
Aswan.
Yeah.
Did we visit?
We took a
band?
felucca ride, remember?
On
For
my
your
birthday.
birthday.
Yeah.
And we got
Dang,
a
you're
chocolate
so
cake.
cute.
Dane Dane.
Hey,
I wonder what that is, though.
How did this little guy get his?
So cute.
We don't remember, Mom. I think this was the boat ride to Greece.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Falling asleep on the.
Lots of sunscreen, I'm sure.
I think it might be back in Egypt.
I think so too. That's really pretty. Pretty picture of you, Dane.
I've never seen that picture.
I love that
I don't feel
little
like I have
superwoman pose.
I know, quite
Hands on the hip. You look great.
confident.
Could this be Greece?
That looks Greece, yeah.
Oh my.
Look at
Sitting, eating
Do you
something.
think? I mean, it must have been a hostel that we stayed in because there's a sort of dormitory bed.
Little
Great.
jeans. Oh, that's a classic. Dana posing with a statue.
Of a dancer or striking a creative pose.
If your head's still on.
That's one of my favorite.
That's Greece.
Right. Do
Oh,
you remember what your t-shirt is?
Hey, little
something
kitty.
tour.
just
Yeah,
got
something
up.
to-
You both are so cute.
Hello.
We slept on top of the.
Do you think this is the pizza place?
Where we
or
slept
whatever
on
it
the
was
roof.
In
In Greece.
Hello.
Because it was under construction, remember?
remember
That's
that.
why
Definitely was.
we just slept on the rooftop.
the flat roof.
Good. Good.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh,
I don't
think
remember
that's
where
Greece.
that was.
that looks like Greece.
That looks more European.
Yeah, I think that's maybe when we got to Italy.
Could be. Oh yeah.
There you
It
go.
looks like Venice.
Yeah. I don't really remember Florence much. Do you guys? And then
And
did,
that's Dado.
So we must
Would
have
that
been in
been
Munich.
Munich.
with Jennifer and Dado.
Look at your little mustache.
Whose mustache?
And then I grew a
Mark.
little wedding. And then we're going back 10 years earlier or more to, I think, Jennifer in Germany when we were there, when we were in Montecito.
Right. I turned 9 in
Look at you.
Austria.
You remember that? You're so
And Dad, that's when you did the filming for German television, and we must have stayed with them, or and now we're back
And,
in.
I thought that was like Germany or something.
Yeah,
Look at
because
that.
we went.
Could be.
Yeah, we went to. Oh, now we're back to
there I am
Florence. There's the
naked.
David.
Oh no, that's not me.
Somebody did our hair in beautiful, beautiful
That's
braids.
so cool.
Do you think Jennifer would have done that when we were visiting her?
Maybe it's kind of got a little Germanic look.
Names.
Let's go with Florence.
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 Ah, that looks like the Italian coast.
Yeah. Let's go
So
with
that must
The
be
Amalfi
the
Coast?
Amalfi
Amalfi
Coast.
Coast.
Where did we go, you guys? I don't remember that. Look how cool it is.
We took a bus. I remember. it
But
was...
yeah, I was wearing my capri shirt. I remember getting
Oh,
I loved Capri the most.
And the little
Capri.
mopeds. Do you remember didn't we
Yes.
take mopeds there? I remember going up to the top of some part of the island and some old lady was talking to us like she had never seen visitors from the outside world ever before. I just felt like such a stranger in a strange land.
I've always wanted to go back to Capri after that.
Me too.
Did anybody ever go back?
I've never been.
We gotta go.
Let's go. Kiss on the statue.
And that is at.
Do you think this
Versailles?
little fellow came
Maybe
with
so.
you?
Oh.
Maybe.
Oh, and that looks like, oh, well, that's
Neuschwanstein.
Yeah,
Yeah, so back
Bavaria.
to Bavaria.
Oh,
And that was when we were
Buckingham.
in.
Buckingham Palace.
Yeah, funny to look at that one day after the coronation of
Good timing.
King Charles.
Oh, and look at one of the German photographers,
Florian,
Florian,
maybe,
had
yeah.
Dana on his back. That's cute. Look at Mom cracking up.
Look at how
Cute.
cute you are.
Yeah, Mark.
What am I doing?
I remember this coat, though. Anyway, keep going.
Snappy goat. I
Ah,
always love the 4 beer steins with the 3 of them.
yeah.
Yeah,
We don't know who that is, right?
Mystery
Whoever we were
R.
with
The
at the
Biersteins were this big.
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest in July.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, here's one of our many train trips.
Cruising on the train.
It looks like you're reading
There
the
it
third
is.
wave.
Oh, and
I
then
was. Good.
and this is
That's when we split up.
that's when we
So
split
why
up.
did we split up? Why did you guys get?
So
why
I
did you
remember
want
it
to
being
not go
this-
with me?
The south of France.
We wanted to go lay in the sun.
And
Yeah,
I
we wanted to
ski.
stay, and you said I want to go skiing, and
It had nothing to do with lack of food or.
it did. And you were
Been a
kind of
little
tired.
hangry.
You were a little tired of us not eating
Not wanting to
proper
eat.
dinners and proper. And I remember the day you left, we then went out to dinner
I thought this is really
at a
cruel.
restaurant.
What?
Not to be
Just
mean.
out of spite.
No.
No.
It was a
just
third
like,
cheaper.
It was just
Suddenly
like,
it was a bargain
oh,
to go
wait,
out.
you know, he's gone, and here we're doing exactly what
Exactly
he
what he
wanted
wanted.
to do.
So
We
you
were
recognize
happy.
the irony. Of
We
the
did,
moment.
we did. It
But we
felt
were
a little
happy
bad.
with cheese and bread, and Mark didn't feel that way. He wanted to sit down for meals.
And there was always too much to do.
So that
Right.
was the one point of
So I
contention.
grabbed 2 traveler's checks because 1 wasn't enough, and realized that I needed like 8, and I ran out of food the next day.
How much
I
were
think I
the
spent it
traveler
all.
checks?
I have
Traveler's
no
checks
idea.
for like
$50,
25.
Who knows? But I spent it all on the ski lift, and I had no money left.
Oh no!
So then I truly starved for the next couple days.
How long
Never
were
seen
you
that
away?
one.
And that's the
Matterhorn.
thing, we didn't have cell phones back
No.
then. So
So
we
there was
just
no
said,
way to meet early,
No
right?
idea about that one. Yeah, we just agreed. I thought we'd meet at the train station or
see,
something.
we were at the
that.
beach.
In Nice, right? You guys went to
Right.
Nice, and we'd
Right.
meet at the train station every day at noon until we found each other. That's how I remember it.
I think that's
And I
right.
think the first day we missed each other, or maybe I was late, or scavenging for watermelons, running from
He
the
stole a
police.
watermelon, right?
That's how the story goes.
Really dumb thing to steal.
Really high protein.
I
high
really
And
filled
it's
you
fill
up.
you.
really
It looked
easy to
big.
disguise.
Easy to slip in the pocket.
But I remember we went to the south of France to these beaches, and there were women who, of all ages, walking down the beach with no tops on.
And I'm starving in the snow.
It was just crazy.
And I had to sleep in the
Oh my
the youth hostel in Zermatt didn't have a room, and so I had to sleep outside on the grass / snow. The sleeping bag.
kidding?
It
Are you
was-
kidding?
No, it was miserable.
Oh, I feel so bad.
It was just terrible.
I wonder how
I
long
don't
you
know
were
what I
gone.
was thinking.
Like 2 days?
4 days?
3 or 4 days?
I would guess 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Here we are in the Palace of Mirrors in
Oh,
Versailles.
Versailles.
yeah.
Hall of Mirrors.
Oh, there
Oh,
we're together
drinking
again
red
in the
wine.
south of France.
It looks like you got to a beach with us, or maybe this
Finally.
is.
Oh, who's
There we
that?
go.
There's the topless girls. I wonder who
There's
took
the
this
top-
picture.
You.
Don't think so. Wow, now we're skipping to the
Very end.
great finish was
Mike
you
and
know,
I, Mike and
starving
I.
and limping through Europe, and then we end up. I remember
Sailing and eating caviar.
Caviar and champagne.
and
With
smoked
Mike and
salmon.
Nyla.
They just treated us so well.
Ooh,
Lori and I, and I guess Kylie was on a trip, visited him in London a few years ago. And I said, Mike, I've always had this story. I've always so appreciated you and Nyla taking us in at the end of our 3-month-long sojourn. You treated us so well. You took us sailing around the Isle of Wight. You gave us champagne and smoked salmon. He's like, I don't remember that. Like, it was life-changing. What do you mean you don't remember it? He doesn't remember
We
it.
should send him these
Yes.
pictures.
Yes.
We should. Oh, that's
Look at
cute.
that.
He's so handsome. Doesn't he look dapper?
Who is it?
Cream
Who
suit.
is it?
Mike Howard, who worked for Levi Strauss, remember?
And there we are sailing.
On their boat. Oh, and I had a Corfu t-shirt on.
Oh,
You
listen.
did.
Oh, yeah.
We both got t-shirts there. And now I guess we're back. Is that
That's
when
crazy
we
tan.
return?
Like, look at us.
With our backpacks in the living room right there.
Mhm.
Oh,
More
toasting
champagne.
our return.
Wow, look our.
Dana, you have a little gifty poo of some sort, it looks like. Was it your birthday?
And
Wouldn't have been your
flowers.
birthday.
Is that our
just like
old
to be the best.
kitchen?
Look at the
Color
yeah,
of the.
exactly.
Clearly, I got flowers. You guys didn't.
I bet
You
we
got a
brought,
pack
How
of
did you get
Kleenex.
flowers?
I bet we brought.
But look at that
presents
kitchen. It's
home.
so brown. I forgot it was so dark brown.
Yeah, and I thought you changed the kitchen long before this.
Wow. That's crazy looking.
Oh,
that's the
the
end.
end.
What's that?
Ta-da!
We had so many fun stories to tell when we got home.